Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Dokkan W. We got new named characters added into the game. We have Cocotte here. This, of course, is a member of the Pride Troopers and a member of Universe 11. Let's go ahead and rainbow her, Dokkan Awaken her. I'll get to link level on her, and we'll go ahead and get to doing all of the good stuff. Now, how good do I think this character is going to be? I think she'll be quite good. I mean, we are going to want to mostly be using her, I think, for, like, Universe 11. The thing is, this is just, like, a banner unit with a crystal clear purpose to me, right? Which is, she can help Jiren, she could help Topo. I think this is the perfect time to release a character like this. If you guys remember when Amatsu told us that they have the schedule planned out until the 10th anniversary, in 2023, that sounded like a joke. Like it was like a meme because of how bad it seemed like everything was. But in 2024, you can really tell the crystal clear planning they had, right? With like just the way all the releases have like naturally synergized well. Besides First Form Frieza, it's just been a W. So here's the build I went with for Cocotte. I mean, I'm looking at her as kind of like a floating, potentially slot 3 character. I mean, it depends. We are going to potentially have a scouter around, right? So that could be good. So with the potential for like a scouter, you know, maybe we could say that she's not really going to get caught, right? As like a slot 3 character or something like that. So maybe she won't need as much dodge. I mean, we could always see how this goes, and I mean, if it just seems like it doesn't have a lot of value on her, I mean, I could just switch her to all additional. We could. I mean, maybe I should take advantage of that. A character where we maybe won't need dodge. I mean, that could be good. Because remember, she does have a high chance to crit built in. She is potentially going to be able to do some decent damage, so you never know. We might take a look at her, you know, go through a run, kind of see how it works, maybe with like full Universe 11. And then if it seems like we don't need dodge, I might switch her to additional. So we'll kind of see. We'll kind of see. This looks good for now. I'm not super sure how well she might be able to tank some of the big normals though. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see how good Cocotte is. Alright guys, we are here in an event with Cocotte. I think she's going to be pretty good. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, this is a character, I think maybe we could actually just get away with going full offensive power on her, huh? Because, I mean, she looks capable enough defensively. Maybe, So it would be very difficult for her to get hit by a super attack unless we're talking like an AoE super or something like that. So, I mean, perhaps we could go like a little raw defense to just maximize her chances to tank normals. We could go a little bit more additional, although again, we'd have a 50-50 chance of an additional normal. She does have crit built in. This is one of those characters where it seems like we could make arguments for pretty much everything. But, like, nothing that we're going to give her is going to be like, okay, now she's, like, super good or something like that, right? Let's just quickly look at our link set. So we have Supreme Warrior, Signature Pose, Battlefield Diva, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. So, Cocotte, I think she's going to be really good. And I think she's going to be really effective for Universe 11. With Cocotte and Margarita added, I mean, straight up, I just don't... Like, I mean, Dispo, it depends. It's fight specific. I mean, there's fights where Dispo will be good, but, I mean, if we think of, like, you know, Universe 11, the main thing with Universe... By the way, for the 1000th time, we attack break, and then the enemy super attack is right after the attack break. Such a goofy thing that always happens. All right, what's Cocotte at? 10 mil. Okay. Now, remember, she's going to have a guaranteed additional super. From a Pepigao or Universe 11 ally in the same rotation, so we get that. She gets 50% attack and defense from every super attack effect as well. There's her critting. We get the hidden potential system additional super right away. Beautiful. And as you guys saw, she has the scouter as well. I think Cocotte, I mean, she's just like a great potential character, like just added to a team like that. I don't know, like, just her kit added to Universe 11, like, I'm quite confident in her. I feel like she's pretty good. Dude, I like Coquette. I think she's solid, man, for real. Damn, okay. And it really is great because, I mean, you know, she's so big for that Universe 11 mission. Now, just because she's huge for the Universe 11 mission doesn't mean you should, oh my god, so, like, I must summon or something like that. Well, no, hold on. No, because, I mean, well, I don't know when she's going to show up on banners on Global, to be fair. But, like, on JP now, Coquette is going to be on, like, all of the worldwide download celebration banners unfeatured and stuff like that. So the chance is going to exist there. Hit him potential system additional super. Nice. The chance is going to exist there that you could get Coquette, you know, while you're summoning for worldwide download celebration, you know, Demon King Piccolo, worldwide download celebration, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or something like that, right? So, interesting. All right, we'll go ahead and float Jiren off right here. We'll have Topo next to Coquette. So there's what our links are going to look like next to Topo. I mean, her and Topo link very well together. And, I mean, her giving the Scouter is interesting. So with Coquette added to Universe 11, like, okay, so, like, let's just look at this roster. Is this the team I would run if we're going to fight Goku and Frieza? I think so. I don't think I would make any changes to this. Like, again, like, if we're gonna fight Goku and Frieza, would I make any alterations to this? No, I mean, Dispo is good, he's solid, he's an effective character, but he's bad specifically for the Goku and Frieza fight. The way it's set up with the locking against 17 can really hurt him. There's dodge canceling against 17 and Golden Frieza, which really hurts him, although he does have type advantage against that phase. And then it's very difficult for him to break the damage check of Goku and Frieza. So Dispo is just not good for that fight. Yeah. It's crazy. The roster is so small, but they've given us a lot recently. So, okay, yeah, I think this is the lineup I would use if I was going to go ahead and fight the Goku and Frieza fight. I guess if there's one thing about Coquette, she's not, like, super... like she's very basic. Like, we're not really gonna see, I think, like, huge variance. She's not stacking and building up damage, but, like, I think that could be one reason I like her so much, right? Whereas, like, I think for a lot of people she'll be boring because she's not a character that's gonna, you know, either get exploded into a million pieces at the start or then, you know, turn into the god of everything later on in the fight. Dude, look at these numbers. We have Jiren support up right now. Topo support and Jiren support. Look at the numbers she's doing. Triple super again. So, okay, maybe her build is fine. That's back-to-back times. We've gotten the hidden potential system additional super where they're both turns. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could give her a raw attack. I mean, we could give her a raw defense. You know, it would mostly be for normals because, I mean, as long as Coquette is either on a full Peppy Gal team or a full Universe 11 team, Coquette is going to be giving us the Scouter. So, yeah, seems very effective. And then again, like, we're fighting Goku and Frieza going through that fight. We have the Scouter with Coquette every single turn she's there. And then the first turn we go into full power Jiren each time, we would also have it as well. All right, I guess what I'll do here, we'll go into full power Jiren with this guy. Yep, boom. So that gives us a Scouter. And then with this guy, we'll go into his standby. Bam. All right, so next turn we're going to have, you know, Coquette is going to be looking real crazy next turn. All right, so we'll let Jiren go ahead and finish off this God of Destruction right here. Set that right there, sure. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's the showcase, guys. Like, it's you know, that's how it goes. 46 for LR Jiren. Pretty good. Pretty good. Obviously, that's a guaranteed crit, and, you know, the nastiness, the griminess from him. Oh, hit him. No. Hit him potential system additional normal, but still a 7 million crit on a normal right there. Look at Jiren go. Look at that boy go. Look at him go. All right, so this is an elite rotation for Coquette. All right, I guess we could just leave it exactly like this. Yep, we got the Scouter. Oh, yeah. Coquette really helps Topo, too. So, base Topo is generally fine. you know, in slot 1 until we get to like the 3 million super bosses. That's where kind of like base Topo will be maxed out. It's against 3 million damage bosses. But mostly that's if like if he gets supered right away, he's gonna get killed, right? Because remember, he gets hit, he gets defense, and obviously get defense when he attacks as well. But like on a situation like this, like, you know, maybe if we were in like a normal fight, I'd be like, oh damn, should we go God mode right here? And you know, we're getting close to the end of the fight. You know, what if Liqueur supers us right away? But with Cocotte here, we know we're 100% safe. I don't have to worry at all about Topo. Damn. Yeah, Cocotte, man. She's got damage reduction. I really like her. I just feel like it's like her design to me feels perfect to fit in with Universe 11. It's like, it's just a very well-designed, well-timed release. And I mean, this is a character that really fulfills a need too. You know, we see this throughout the years where Dokkan will drop a ridiculous mission, right? This has happened again a million times throughout Dokkan history. Dokkan drops a ridiculous mission or a ridiculous stage, either or. And then what happens is then they'll drop characters to help players beat that. You know, summonable characters where they're saying, hey, you know, go ahead, do a little summons. Do a little summonaroo. Sometimes they're good easy A's though. I mean, we just saw this earlier in the year. Artificial life form. You know, for global players, the artificial life form mission is like a joke. Like, it doesn't even... Like, you guys see, like, oh my god, this mission is so easy. But, like, when we first got it on JP, it was one of the hardest missions in the game's history. But, I mean, within very short order, they just buffed it like crazy. Yeah, there's Cocotte, guys. Really, really solid character. Universe 11, I mean, you know, the mission was a lot scarier, you know, 4 weeks ago on JP when they dropped it. Margarita being an easy A, who's very, very good for Universe 11 and helps us. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This looks really good, man. Awesome. Yeah, Cocotte. Cocotte looks really good to me. All right, guys. I'm just finishing out the event. What if remember when we turn into God Topo here? Links will change a little bit here. We could throw God Topo as Hakai as well. But when we turn into God Topo, links will change a little bit for God Topo, right? So, you know, we're not going to link quite as well with Cocotte. You know, this is just like another, you know, turn, like more footage we can see from her, which will be good. The other thing, too, is, I mean, with Cocotte's Scouter, we potentially could pair that, I mean, if it happens to be a rotation where we have Margarita around as well, where Margarita in slot 3 would give that damage reduction support, right? You know, the first time a character gets attacked, that could be interesting as well. Yeah, so 2024 as like the best year of Dokkan really is continuing. Very, very crazy. By the way, you could see a lot of the difference in her damage. Jiren's support goes really, really crazy. Jiren's support is just monumental. It's nuts. Another hidden potential system additional super from her. So we what did 4 turns? 3 of the 4 turns we got the hidden potential system additional super. Not bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is a character. I mean, I guess if I had to rank how valuable stuff would be, I don't know. I mean, raw attack seems good. Additional. Yeah, damn. Look at the damage she took. Yeah, definitely make sure she's dodging Margarita. Yeah, so for Cocotte, you know, like I think like raw attack, additional raw defense, you know, probably dodge and then crit, I would say at the bottom. I mean, with her already having a 50% chance to crit, that's good. But I mean, dodge would be good in specific situations where there might be like an AoE super or like a locking boss or something like that. It certainly could help. Like dodge on her could help a lot against like 17. It's possible. But yeah, she just seems like a solid character added to this team. I would love to see more characters. One thing that helps a lot too with Cocotte having a scouter on Universe 11 is AGL Jiren in his standby, which we have right now. Characters like aren't tankier than this guy in his standby. He has 100% damage reduction. So AGL Jiren literally is invincible. Invincible. Against any boss if you get 5 orbs with him in his standby. So pairing that with a Scouter is like really strong. So having, you know, 3 different characters on the Universe 11 team at any time who can kind of go into a Scouter, I think is definitely a strong asset. So yeah, Universe 11 now with Margarita and Coquette is at like a top 5 team, maybe higher. Top 3? I don't know. Maybe I could do like a team ranking during... I'm a little worried about World Tournament because I didn't... In terms of content I'll put up. Maybe I'll rank teams or something like that. I think people would be stunned with how high I'd rank Universe 11. I think, you know, like, we could do full Universe 11 against Goku and Frieza, and I think it won't even really be that hard. It'll just be, like, a matter of, like, we might need a dodge or something like that. Like, my AGL Jiren just might need to dodge the Death Super Attack at the end or something. Like, but, like, I don't think we'll struggle. Like, you know, removing Dispo and removing, like, you know, STR Jiren, like, that character slot I had, like, yeah, this is, yeah, Universe 11, pretty good. Alright, guys, yeah, pretty impressed with Coquette. Again, it's not, like, she's not flashy, but she's just, like, a consistent, really good character. I really like what we saw from Coquette. I'm so serious. Like, it's just, she's a great addition to a team. Really, like, sturdy with a Scouter. The thing is that on a lot of teams, the Scouter is not, like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, we see where the super attack is, we've lost, right? But it's like, I don't know, like, if you had a Scouter, I'm like if a new orange Piccolo came out that had a Scouter, and you could, you know, put Beast in front of the super attack every time or something like that, you know, oh my god, like, that's good value. That's what Coquette is doing. Right? She's giving us a Scouter on a team with a bunch of, like, 100% damage reduction tanks. So it's really good. Okay, so this is Illusionist in a different space. Coquette. Leader skills, Peppy Gals. Or Super Int, 3 key, 120% to stats. Super attack is the Coquette Zone. Okay. She gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn and supreme damage. So yeah, I mean, if you want to go additionals on her, I mean, I definitely, with Scouter, the chances that she gets caught are reduced to essentially 0, you know, besides like a locking boss or an AoE super or something like that. So, I mean, certainly you can make the case that dodge is far less effective on her than like just a normal unit where you could get caught, you know, at any point. So there's that. Her passive skill, Coquette's Specialties, she gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then 150% attack and defense when attacking. Okay. She has a high chance to crit. It's a 50% chance to crit. She gets 11% damage reduction at the start of turn. If there's a Peppy Gal or Universe 11 category ally in the same turn, she gets another 11% damage reduction and a guaranteed additional super. And then if there's 3 Peppy Gal units, 3 Universe 11 units, or when facing a tech type enemy. So this is a mistranslation. It's a tech type enemy. If we go over here, skill type, that's tech type enemy. So, you know, 3 Peppy Gals, 3 Universe 11, or a tech type enemy. Coquette will get a Scouter. And then she gets an extra 11% damage reduction and 300% attack when attacking. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Links are Supreme Warrior, Signature Pose, Battlefield Diva, Hero of Justice, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. And that's pretty much it for Coquette. Again, I guess it's not really a super long video here. 140% 12 key is typical. Here's our best linking partners, you know, with the Topos and the Dispos and stuff like that, and some of the Jirens. Obviously, those are the characters we're going to be running with Coquette. And let's go ahead and take a look at our girls' categories here. So Coquette, of course, is on Peppy Gals. She has full abilities and stuff like that on Peppy Gals, so we can run her there. Remember, I've seen a lot of discussion of the most recent Battlefield being difficult for global players, because, I mean, this is the first ever normal battlefield that Global's getting at the same time as JP. We've had it happen with the special, like, anniversary and worldwide battlefields, which are weaker. This is the first time Global's ever gotten the actual same battlefield as JP, and I see a lot of Gold players talking about how hard it is. My recommendation for Metal Cooler is Peppy Gals, because I feel like a lot of, like, you could be the freest free-to-play player ever, but you've probably got, like, INT Ribrianne and some of these characters, right? So Peppy Gals would be my recommendation for Battlefield Metal Cooler if you're struggling. It'll give you at least a good shot, right? Back when he first came out, I was talking how hard he was, and a lot of people were telling me I was exaggerating and I was being a drama queen and stuff like that, but, sealing and stunning him, he could just dodge. You could double super with a chance to seal, he dodges both, and then he triple supers you, right? Like, it's just how the fight is. So, Peppy Gals, all these characters are filled with, like, sealing and stunning and debuffing and stuff like that. So, Peppy Gal is a great strat for Metal Cooler. Then we have the Universal Survival Saga she's a part of. She definitely can work well. She just needs a Universe 11 ally in the turn, and then 3 Universe 11 allies on the team. It's not even like she needs to be on full Universe 11. So we could do, like, a mix. Like, we could get Tech UI Goku on the team with Cocotte, right? Like, easily. And she's still going to be effective. Whoops. Yes, dude. Oh, my God. Special pose. Definitely stronger with Cocotte. No doubt about it. No offense to the Dodger Die Gotenks, but I would run Cocotte on special pose over one of the Gotenks for sure. I will push heavy for dodge and a lot of these characters' hidden potential systems, but running like Cocotte over INT Gotenks, probably a good idea. Although if Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is going to come out, INT Gotenks is obviously very good once you get the Super Saiyan 3. Then Cocotte, of course, is on Universe 11. What was once one of the worst categories in the game is now, I'm gonna title a video. It's gonna say like top 3 team in the game or something like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we sure are. Space Traveling Warriors. Again, if there's a Space Traveling Warrior mission, maybe just do full Universe 11. That would work super well for sure. Then Cocotte is also on Defender of Justice. Buff for Vidal's team, right? So that could be pretty good. And then finally, we are on Tournament Participants. Pretty good. Love this character, man. Awesome. Amazing character. Really, really good banner unit. Super good. Let me know what you guys think. I love her. I love her.